Hey, it's been 31 days since my surgery, and I decided I would make another video and just have a little chat with everyone. Today is my last day of leave from work, so next Monday I will go back to work. I've been off for 5 weeks, so it's going to be a challenge to get back into the work routine, and I'm going to have a lot of stuff to catch up on, but I'm actually excited to go back and see everyone, and um, I feel like I actually have energy to go to work now, which is really amazing. So I am excited to go back, but I think the first day back is probably going to be a doozy, and I'm probably going to be pretty tired by the end of it. But I am trying to figure out. I need to do some thinking this weekend about what foods I'm going to take to work, what's going to be easy to have on hand so that I can, you know, take a quick break and eat something and not have to, go all the way downstairs and get in the fridge and, you know, and get my snack. So yeah, I gotta figure that out. So there'll be some logistics on how that's gonna work. Things here at home have been going really well. I've been eating some more. I've been trying more things. A couple, maybe last weekend, we went out to lunch with a friend, my mom and I, and we went to one of our favorite breakfast places, and I got a poached egg with hollandaise, and it was so delicious. But I could tell that the hollandaise was a lot richer than what I've been used to eating, so it was a little heavy, but oh my god, it was heavenly to eat. But I've been eating some of the pouches of tuna and salmon, some ground turkey, and to add a little flavor and a little interest, I've been switching off, mixing in some guacamole and some tzatziki. So just a little bit of that goes a long way, and it just it makes the food a little bit more moist, but it also gives it a little bit of taste. Um, I finally used up the last of my egg whites today, and thank God. Um, the egg whites are fine. Of course, there's not much taste, but I've sprinkled some cheese or put some guacamole on them, depending on how I've made a couple omelets. Um, but they're hard to cook. I either get it too hot and they just kind of stick to the pan even with the spray, or I don't get it hot enough and then it just takes them forever to cook. So I'm a little tired of that. I will be happy to start adding some just regular eggs. I'm building up to that because the yolks have more fat and cholesterol, and also I've been told that they can sometimes be a little rough on your tummy. So I went ahead and finished my egg yolks or my egg whites, and now I'm gonna try eating some just normal eggs, and um, it's really fun. It's like I'm getting to try foods all over again. So it's fun to keep adding new foods in, and um, thinking about getting some ground beef and making some taco meat because that would taste yummy. Especially I can have a little bit of cheese. Um, so trying to do foods that I can put into containers right away, or like with the burger, because it takes me forever to eat like a pound of something. Uh, Trying to work on something that I can maybe freeze and eat some, freeze for later. So just a huge change in mindset, and learning how much I can eat, what feels good to eat, what doesn't. Fortunately, so far nothing has really upset my stomach. So I do notice though when I get kind of some air bubbles when I'm drinking, I can definitely tell that right away. Um, yeah, so it's been really easy here at home to get in a routine of eating, but it'll be challenging this next week at work. But fortunately, after that, I'll be back at work one week, and then the following week, I'm starting a new position, so I will be able to work from home a lot of the time. So that will make it really easy to, you know, get my meals, hopefully. Um, I'll have times where I have to have appointments with people or meetings, so that will make it a little more challenging. But overall, I think it'll be at least, most days will be a little easier because I'll be here at home and able to, run down to the fridge and grab something. So, yeah, I'm feeling really great. I think when I weighed in on Tuesday, which was my 1 month uh, surgiversary, I was down 31 pounds. So that's it's just amazing, and I'm just flabbergasted and amazed. My clothes that I had been wearing that were, like snug are now very baggy. I think I can wear 2 to 3 pant sizes smaller now. Um, so I've been going shopping in my closet for things that I haven't worn for a long time, and that's really awesome to be able to, put something on that I haven't been able to wear for a year or more. Um, and definitely just feel like I'm shrinking, and every time I put something on, it's like, whoa, wow, it's falling off now. Okay. So it's a really cool feeling, and yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun with my journey so far. And this I say that the process so far has been pretty easy. I mean, I haven't had too hard of a time adjusting to things, and I did a lot of prep work and research before I had surgery. But, having major abdominal surgery and then having to very carefully plan out meals every 2 to 3 hours and make sure you're getting enough protein, it's not at all easy. And when I hear people say that surgery is the easy way out, it's just absolute crap. It's just absolute bull crap. And, you know, it makes me mad because so many people are like, well, you're fat, you're unhealthy, get with it, just eat less. And it really makes me upset that, people can still judge people that are overweight, and it's okay, it's acceptable to do that. And, there are people that eat like 2 whole pizzas or something, but that's not most people. That's not most people who are struggling with their weight. Um, for me, I started struggling with my weight when I was 2. That was obviously nothing that I was doing because a 2-year-old can't feed themselves, and uh, you know, I can't I can't steal food. I can't get in the fridge. So for some of us, there are genetic or hereditary issues, medical issues that cause us to be overweight, and I've had my fair share of days where I ate a whole pint of ice cream because I was tired and cranky and depressed and whatever. But, you know, my whole middle school years, I tried to starve myself. I hardly ever ate. And, you know, I just, I could lose weight to a certain point and then it would just always come back. Even I did keto and I loved it. But after a year and a half, I was doing it. I was great. I was fasting for multiple days in a row, feeling awesome. And I just started gaining weight back and nothing I could do would stop it. So, someone like me, I've been struggling with my weight for 40 years. And, to tell me that I'm taking the easy way out, or, I should just eat less. You don't know my story, and you don't know what I've tried, and you don't know my medical issues, etc. So, it really, really makes me angry when people can judge people. And then, like, shouldn't you be happy that they're doing something about their weight instead of chiding them for getting surgery? Shouldn't you be like, good for you? You're doing something, you're taking your health into control, and you're doing something to make yourself healthy. There should just be a lot more positivity surrounding surgery. Like, if I had cancer and I told you they were going to remove 80% of my stomach, you'd be like, wow, that's awesome. Hope it all works out for you. So why, when I have most of my stomach removed to help other health issues, is it somehow wrong or cheating? I don't understand that, and it really makes me upset. But I don't care. Haters gonna hate, and I don't care. I'm taking my life in my hands, and I'm doing what I need to do to be healthy. And so if you don't like that, if you think it's cheating, whatever, I don't care. This is my life, and I I want to be healthy, and I'm doing what I needed to do, and I'm 100% positive that this is the right course of action for me. And I had considered it once before, but I wasn't ready emotionally. I still had the mindset of I just need to eat less, even though every time I tried that, it didn't work. And, I was ashamed because I thought I should have been able to have lost weight by now, when I'm in my 30s. Like, I felt bad for my family because I thought they were probably just thinking, oh, she should have been able to do this by now. And I know that that's putting my thoughts onto other people. And I know that, my family, who have been very, very, very supportive, are not thinking that way. But that's what I felt like. They were like, oh, geez, she hasn't gotten it together yet. So, weight and health is a very personal and very emotional journey. And I just wish that other people could, back off and not care and just encourage people. So I don't know why we can't just all be friends. Let's just all be nice to each other. Yeah. So in other news, I signed up. I have never done anything like this, but there's a 5K here in Denver called the Unicorn 5K, and I decided that I was going to sign up for it. However, I am nowhere near ready for a 5K, but you can do a half a mile saunter, as they call it. So I signed up to do the half mile walk, and I think it's going to be enough of a challenge for me in the beginning because I love walking and I'm really good at walking, but two issues that I've had for the last couple of years is I have arthritis in my left knee, and that makes it difficult. And I also have plantar fasciitis in my left foot, so that leg gives a double whammy. So I have to be a little careful and just kind of gentle with myself. So I'm really excited though. A work friend is going to walk the first half mile with me and then finish the 5K on her own. And so I'm just really excited to do something like this because I would have never have thought about it before. So I'm pretty excited. We went to the gym the other night and met for a practice training session, and I walked kind of on and off for about a half an hour. But I've been home and recovering, and so it's a lot more activity than I've done in a while. I've walked around the block some, and went on a walk in the park with another friend who had surgery. But there's been a lot of just walking around home and trying to increase activity slowly because, I still, for another week and a half, can't lift, push or pull anything over 15 pounds. So, I'm still pretty limited with what I can do, but I'm really looking forward to getting back to the gym and lifting weights. I love lifting weights. And I can't wait until I'm ready to do the elliptical because I love the elliptical. The treadmill, I have a love-hate relationship because I always feel really wobbly on a treadmill, strangely enough. I don't know. But the elliptical, I used to be able to fly, I can't run in real life because of the impact, but I can get on an elliptical and run like the dickens. So I'm really looking forward to doing that again. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to what the future has to bring, looking forward to lifting weights and getting stronger. I've always been a pretty strong person, but I'm looking forward to getting even stronger and just feeling great and, building muscle and being able to do so many things that I can't do now, get out and try hiking, and I want to try ice skating. I have terrible balance, but I really want to learn how to ice skate. We'll see. That's a ways off yet. Maybe by this fall. I don't know. We'll see. My dad's coming out in May, and we're taking a trip to South Dakota. And I'm looking forward to seeing how small I am and how much better I will fit on a bus. Because, to squeeze two of us into the bus seats has always been a challenge. So I'm really excited to see how that goes. I'm hoping I've lost another maybe 20 pounds by then. We'll see. Um, Hopefully more, but 20 pounds would be awesome. That's, you know, down to about the lowest weight I had been in recent years. So less than that would be fabulous, but that's my hope. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who has kept up with my Instagram, kept up with my blog, watched my videos. Everybody at work and my family have been so supportive, and I've just been humbled by the amount of support. I was reluctant at first to talk about surgery because there is such a negative stigma, and I was sure that I was going to have people that were like, "Oh, don't do that. Don't risk your health, blah blah blah." And I didn't have anybody. Nobody has been like that. And so I'm just so thankful and so blessed to have everyone in my life cheering me on and giving me hugs and saying how proud of me they are. So thank you to all my support. And I will keep putting out content, keep making videos here and there, and doing blogs and doing my Instagram. And if there's any questions, if anybody's curious about surgery, just reach out and ask. I'm happy to talk about it and about what my experience has been. I will say that I'm very positive about it, and it's not right for everybody, but if you feel it's right for you, then I really strongly suggest you go for it. But yeah, I'm happy to talk to anybody about my experience, even if you're just curious, if you're not looking into it yourself, maybe you know somebody who's going through it, reach out, and I'll be glad to answer questions. And I'm trying to be really open and honest, even though sometimes I share things that are a little bit embarrassing. But, I want to help other people. I want to encourage other people. And so I really feel the best way to do that is to be completely honest about things. So anyway, thank you all for listening to my ramblings. And I'll see you soon. And who knows what will have happened in that time. Later.